Okay, I'm on Afton. So I've been working on some very specific things with this horse. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. I feel like this horse was kind of having the little bit of confusion thing going on too. A lot of this is just kind of greenness. You know, she is really cool and has a really neat move and is really talented, but it is just green. I want to send Trent a video of her I took her to Abilene and Exhibitioner one day, and I mean, her first barrel was sweet, but running across to the second, she kind of went like here, and then got real flat into it, and then was kind of bracy around the backside of it, kind of got out into a big pocket and worked the third nice. It was fine, you know, it was fine. But one of the things that I feel in her, no matter which direction I go, I've taken her left and right because she does feel more locked up on her left side to me most of the time. So I did switch her left and did take her to the chiropractor, and that did help her a lot. But I switched her left, and what I felt is her first barrel was still great and her second barrel was still not. And I think I did talk about this in my last video on her too, so I won't get too into that. But that tells me that no matter which direction she goes, her biggest issue is at that final point on the backside of the turn. That's where her struggle is. And that is usually because they are not good at following their front feet with their face with their front feet. They like get here and then come. So that's what I'm really working on with her right now the most. So, and then on the pattern itself, I'm really trying to keep it specific and kind of dummy it down. So just walking around here, I haven't warmed her up at all, just walking around here right now. First off, I'm just gonna reach down here and pull on this inside rein. See how her first reaction was to brace. As soon as she'll give me that face, breaking her rib and bring her front end through, I'm gonna let her out of it. And then walk her around here, do that again. You can see she kind of gaps her mouth about it and stuff. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm just going to focus on what her face and feet do. And when I give it back to her, I don't want her to just take that face away again completely. That's why I kind of keep pulling her, because as soon as I release, her first reaction is to pull her face back away. And like I said, that's her bracier side, and so it seems like she would be better to the left, but to be honest, I just didn't really like her that way. So here we are, we're back to the right. I'll send Trent her video from yesterday too. It was better. Her second barrel still didn't feel 100%, and then going down to the third, she kind of looked off and went this way, and then when I brought her back to the turn, she tripped down, so it pulled the reins out of my hands and then stood back. I mean, you know, so it was no good, but I didn't make her go through again because I was very happy with the other two, and I'm just at this very moment, I'm really working on trying to just build some confidence, so I didn't want to really try to make her do it twice. You know, she did what I needed her to do, so I left it alone.